Salutations, spooks, spirits, and specters, and welcome back to more Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender action! We're here with Miki! With our wonderful idol here. She has returned. We're giving her a sunshine clown because I think that's the closest thing we have to tea. Here! Yeah, Miki, I was right. Yeah, this works. Hey, you're a King Class CH-1A, right? That I am. May I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any differences between you and a DFC-72? We both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that, or the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say. Ah, I see. So anything new for this concert? Well, it is an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those that couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover of a song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love is a Drug. Ah. So you know the B-Link girls. Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their onstage personas they are. Really? Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. Huh. Hard to believe. I mean, their image is that of stoic girls with little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something. Well, they wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept. And so they took the opposite route and became cool beauties with melancholic songs. I wouldn't say they went to the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate. True, I guess. Well, I've gotta go, but let's have a Sparkle Star first. Alright, a Sparkle Star for Miss Idol. I was gonna make that for you earlier. And then I realized, oh wait, it doesn't work that way. Here you go. Sparkling! Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Please, come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender, nice to see you. Boss, Gil's back. I'll take my break. Alright! The handsome bartender's back. Give me a moment here. I'm gonna mute myself while I see. Alright. Sorry, I just had to get a drink. Note to self, buy oil for that door. Cool! I remember when the song got brought up, and I remember I put it on the jukebox. That's fine. Alrighty then. Hello, Jill. Hello, Gil. Gil, you're in my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Right. Greetings. Ah, Stella. With your protrusions. What can I get you? I'll go with the Bleeding Jane today.
A Bleeding Jane for Stella. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you blend it. Blend it! Thank you. Here you go.
Thank you.
What brought you here today? Waiting for Say?
I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and I stopped to say hi.
Oh. Cool! It's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again.
Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean. Really clean.
Gil is the one you can owe that to. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. Cool!
Really?
He's a bit out of it today, though.
I see. Hey Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city?
Gold rush?
Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits.
I think I heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is that a gold rush?
Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... Sorry. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, bricking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynchings went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynchings, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights, and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on the race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even a single piece of the armor fetched a high price on these days. Even single pieces of the armor fetch high price these days. Could anyone see any profit from the research to justify these expenses? It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents just open for many, so I'd say yes.
Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks, so I can see how.
There is one weird case, though.
Huh?
There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit.
Unique?
The guy had a really small unit, 5 people, including myself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of henshin heroes.
Hen what?
They looked really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement.
You know a lot about this.
It's interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. It also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you.
True. Cool! Wait.
Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. But regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians.
I guess even Zaibatsu Corp has its limits, huh?
People love to demonize Zaibatsu Corp because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords. They're just greedy. They're just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way, or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in lots of trouble. And let's not start with theme parks or the like. Those are dystopias of their own.
Then again, most of the demonetization is due to Quincy being such a clown. Oh, demonization. Demonization, not demonetization. Cool!
He has no power anyways. He's just a front that whatever council behind Zaibatsu Corp chose. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever that Zaibatsu Corp is actually doing.
Huh, yeah. So, what were you saying about Glitch City is basically a huge theme park? Actually, you know what? We'll cover that topic next time. Cool! So until then, thank you all very much for watching. And ciao for now. Ciao for now.